Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
What good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
We will not hesitate.
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered.
I've got...
Most of us.
be tolerated.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any strength? Result in a good hiding from
Quick step.
Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness!
Oh, help us. What do we do?
You must agree, this is ludicrous! How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
For your own sake.
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
How are we gonna support ourselves?
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers. By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. By then, it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
You won't lose us. We've come this far, haven't we? Whatever happens, we'll be right here.
Are you invited to Gortash's ceremony? If not,
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? I don't know how. I'm only 6.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. My name's Estrester, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Here now, aren't we? City walls and steel watchers to get
Are you invited to the ceremony? Do you want a paper? Thank you.
What is that gonna do us?
Are you invited to
I just hope somewhere has good dwarven beer. Don't think I'll be able to sleep without a decent drink.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here. You do realize we can't stay here forever, don't you? Those walls might slow the army of the Absolute down, but help it through them sooner or later.
One day at a time, eh?
The pair of you.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
But it won't bring her back, will it?
Used to think those things were going to make me feel safer.
Not anymore.
One blow! One blow and she drops like she's dead. Maybe she is.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes. Don't push us. This watcher has a short temper.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
In Baldur's Gate, you do not mouth off to the flaming fist.
Shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light. Crush our enemies without mercy!
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
No, we are not censoring the mouth. We are simply doing a routine inspection. And no, I cannot sell you a copy.
These writers sure do have a lot to say. The amount of trees they must have cut down to print all these papers. And people complain about the Steel Watch taking up resources. Huh.
fear-mongering here. We're an honest.
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
I keep telling you, animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming headlines. I deliver the papers. I do not sell them.
Nortale's shelter. Refugees welcome.
Don't tell our writers that. Their egos are big enough as it is.
I don't need silence. Just quiet will do.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find 'em upstairs.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
People don't always know their own minds. Gotta keep them safe.
The soap here smells funny.
You do realize we can't stay
Yes,
here
please.
forever, don't you? Those walls might slow the army of the Absolute down, but help it through them sooner or later.
One day at a time, eh? Back off! You might feel differently after some food.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you. Such a noisy city. Does it never sleep?
But I've nothing else for him to wear.
I know. With plenty of donations.
I just don't
I'm
want
sure
to
you'll
lose
find
any
something that
more,
fits.
We've come this far, haven't we? Whatever happens, it's right here.
I hope so. I really do.
That's curious.
Something over there.
Safe for now, at least. The army of the Absolute.
Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists. What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Needle.
Oi! I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no misinformation.
156, 157, 15. Oh, I'm sorry, can't chat. 15. Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159.
In my opinion,
Baldur's
we should
mouth.
have a steel watcher in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
After the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Hang on, wait, stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for, corpusculent. That's it. As you were.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox populi, vox dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Gotta keep him safe.
You'll not find any fearmongering here.
Standard procedure.
So you just disappeared. Do you know how worried I was?
So what can we do about it? All the lies they're publishing, I mean.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it.
I bet that hostel lady wouldn't make you clean the dishes.
Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
I'm just not one for violence, you see.
You better start acquiring a taste for it. It's only gonna get worse from here. Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing's finished, you can play.
If this lot have got a problem with the Gazette, they should take it up with the editor, not make a scene in the streets.
Baldur's Gate's never going to be safe with the Absolute out there. Why would the Gazette lie to an entire city?
You see the latest issue of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette?
No point reading the Gazette. You might as well be reading the walls of a tavern privy.
Safe anymore, no matter how many steel watchers Lord Gortash.
Kinda terrifying that the likes of Lord Gortash can just decide what's true or not. Despicable.
The paper says we're safe here, but we're not. We may as well be outside the walls with the Absolute. To keep us all nice and obedient.
They don't like it when we think too much. We might question their authority.
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
And do you think we're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hot friends?
That'll get their attention.
You could start by standing on a ladder.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
My faith protects me.
The pride of the gate.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No.
start your own opinion column.
It's only gonna get worse.
Let's go.
The Elfsong Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to me.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
Fear not, friend. The days of us proper Baldurians walking these streets in fear are over. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
You'll laugh. Leave him some time, and then...
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
If I must.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to know this, but that's precisely
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties.
la la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart.
Promised at least 100 more watches before the year's out.
Good.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
There's nothing that man can't
The Elfsong Tavern.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid, it's the Elfsong, so behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside, they're looking for comedians.
Do you reckon you'll drink faster? Well, I like big tips. Just...
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man. Worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. It might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
Certainly.
Said porter, but we only have ale.
Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, I guess.
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go. See you, stranger.
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker go.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft. I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases, grab some likely losers in the back alleys, and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then, it'll be my turn.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap. Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me. You too good looking. Now get out of here. Can't be acting all soppy in front of the customers. Break time. Heading to the roof. Sort your own business in the meantime.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
I've been thinking about it. I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
Drink up, Lars. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger? I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do. Sewing rabbit-skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gaspar preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Serious? I'd promote him from rat catcher, full partner.
No, Lars, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For Throaks, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope. It's been slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look. Fill your boots, mate.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery. At discount price. For a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. Thank you, sir. You've done me a kindness.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valyria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
if it isn't Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, isn't it? The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. Contracts and interests in many places and on many planes. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Yeah, a diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wiped that smug little grin off his face. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Thanks again, stranger. Ilmater guide you.
All right.
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Get ready! I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
To see if you're stealing.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Welcome to the Elfsong Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
A rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo Yocks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
Didn't I tell this joke already? Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job. What you get if you cross an owl bear with a bugbear? An owl bug. You get it? Hey, would it kill you to laugh a little?
No need. I picked up some extra ships. Why not? I wanted to. You just focus on your music.
Hey, you know why it isn't wrong to fart in a Stormshore tabernacle? It smells divine. Whoa! Yeah, I got the kind of thing you like if you like this kind of thing.
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows could strike us. You'd have been fine without me, but the company was welcome.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
She said,
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you will be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
A bloody ring. Whoever killed him, they weren't after gold.
What you get if you cross an owl bear with a bugbear? An owl bug! You get it? Hey, would it kill you to laugh a little?
What's this?
That might be worth a look.
A peculiar bottle with a peculiar smell. What is that?
It smells divine.
Let's speak to the innkeeper first. He won't take it well if we help ourselves to a room.
Ah, you found my hiding spot. Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off. No need. I'm looking after my girl Althera. Isn't that right, sweetie pie?
Lacrissa!
All right. The hero and I will stop teasing. For now.
Rent is due soon. I'll never get tired of this view.
Same here.
We made it, Lacrissa.
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed.
That's curious.
Oh, gods. He's spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
Listen and submit to the Mistress of Disease.
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
So I suppose it's last one.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet. Broadsheet's rather dull today.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
lot to organise.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks.
Down the stairs and...
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
I'm rather enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
Glorious summer's day, is it not? Perfect, in my opinion, for a light, refreshing tipple.
Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time.
There's some rather lovely vintages out today. I'd get in quick if I were you.
This is a welcome distraction from the war talk.
We're being too lax right now.
What do you mean?
Refugees, wine...
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master... Metzler's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury. I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
On the victor's path.
Let's have some carnage.
off quick. As long as he goes loose, the killings won't stop.
I wonder. I'm so tired. How do people do this all day? Tread carefully. A quick rummage.
Perhaps we should look into some protection.
All right.
But my word, the cost. I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us. I still can't believe. I still can't believe.
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for helping Cora. I couldn't do any of this without her.
Doing anything. We were just waiting for a friend.
So, where are you doing that?
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
You're gonna face me like a mask, or hide away like a child.
Orpheus!